I really think corporate media sucks. They're so afraid of him to talk about this more. There should be I applaud the New York Times, but everyone should be covering this. We really don't know who's running the government for most hours of the day, to be honest.
And Dean, you mentioned the 25th Amendment, removing a president for unfitness. And I know it's a real uphill climb because you got to get the vice president, you've got to get cabinet members, but don't you think there will come a time, given, the progression that we are seeing with our own eyes, like you say, he is less well every day and he's not going to get better. There may be a time when, they can't weekend at Bernie's, this guy in the Oval Office, right? There may come a time when just as a matter of practicality, they're going to have to deal with his unfitness, don't you think?
I think so. They'll try to do an AI version of Trump just walking around, some kind of three-dimensional projection. But I think it'll be purely a political calculation when the powers that be from the Heritage Foundation, Project 2025 people, and Miller and others think like J.D. Vance is ready to wear the jacket and that Trump is no longer sustainable, then that might be the time. But it can't look like a coup because then J.D. would lose the MAGA base, right? So it's got to be something organic. I think they're hoping that he just will either really a calamity happens, or that he says, I don't want to do this anymore, which is unthought of. But look, Glenn, he literally didn't remember what part of his body there was an MRI on.
Yeah.
Like he said, what part of your body was the MRI? He goes, I don't know.